Good morning. This is the 11th of August, and I'm afraid they're going to stand here and bark at me the whole time, but you can see how big they're getting. These guys have grown with leaps and bounds, and I apologize I did not get a video or anything on sooner, but we are set up as a commercial vendor at our fair in Croton, Ohio. I will be there until late the night of the 15th, I think we close, whatever Saturday night is. So I wanted to get you a new video, at least let you see these guys are getting, that fence they're standing at is 24 inches tall, and they're at the top of it. So we have a game of tug of war going on back here, and we gave them a rope this morning because they're usually at this age, tug of war is a great game, and they're all finally going to go out and go do something. Oh, this litter has been a real trip. These guys they're huge. They are, some of them are up to 10 pounds. And so they're all in the 8.5 to 10, little over 10 pound range. They're active, they're bouncy. They just had their spay and neuter done yesterday. So as you can tell, it did not slow them down at all. These guys did really good. They came home and slept for a little bit in the afternoon and went right back to being just like their normal self. So if any of you were worried how they came out of their spay and neuter, you can see that they did very well. A couple things. I will be available. I think there's a couple of you that have not booked in for pickup. And I will be back in the office on the 17th. I stayed home this morning so I could go ahead and get a video for you. And so I've got some other people running the booth this morning. It's a little bit tough to see faces as they're so busy. I'm actually going to try and walk around this way a little bit, see if I can get the sun on the other side of me, so bear with me. Alrighty, I switched sides, so I guess that's a lot better. I was at the wrong side of the sun this morning, even though they're under a shade tree. So there they go back down to the pen to go get their rope. Tug of war is a big game for this age. A couple things. We've been working on no bark, which you can't tell out here this morning, but they haven't seen me for about 4 days, so they want to play with me. They are totally on dry dog food. They get nothing else except dry dog food and cottage cheese. Now there goes the rope. They've had their first set of puppy shots, and they're getting their last worming. We're actually doing it this week, so that'll be finished. You will get everything on a health card that will go to you when you pick up your puppy, or the puppy going to Arizona. Everything will be shipped to you. My mind's not with it yet. These guys have been bathed weekly. They have had their toenails cut weekly, and they're due for that again on Monday, which several of you are picking up on Monday, but they're busy. The big thing with these guys is you need to set down rules, boundaries, and limitations. If you don't, you're going to regret it. So do not tolerate jumping on you. Do not tolerate any chewing on you at all. Do not let their teeth chew any part of your body. Fingers. You're going to have to really crack down on these guys. It seems like the bigger the puppy, the more you notice the bad habits as when they start when they're little. So do make sure that you stay really vigilant about that. I'm going to try and see if I can spot some collars for you. The little puppy standing up is the red-collared pup. Oh, I hear ya. So this is the red collar pup right in front of us that's yapping at me. Who's coming up here? This is the neon green right here. And here comes the red collar back again. He's getting some really good curls on his face. The orange puppy, I think, is the one turning his head watching me. Can't tell if he stands up. Yep, that's the neon pink puppy. There we go. That's a good shot of that neon pink collar. Let's see who we got. The purple. The end of the rope. No, come on, stand up. There, the end of the rope. Never mind. It's gone. Let's see. The orange collar is way back there in the corner. I think he's looking for a place to potty. I can't tell. Go away, mosquito. That's the orange collar. Now we got a great game of tug of war going out there. The one on the end out there dragging everybody around is the blue collar. That collar pops up every once in a while. The light pink collared puppy is right here in the front. And she just took off that direction. She did have a little bit of an issue during her surgery. You'll see her front leg is shaved a little bit. They did have to put an IV in her. So everything is fine with her, so don't panic. She just gave him a little bit of a challenge. And so she has a shaved front leg from an IV. Nobody ever gets an IV during surgery, but she was the winner this time. But everything is great. No problems. They found a muddy spot and they're digging the dirt over there. Mud seems to be a great thing that they live. There's the purple collar puppy. Right there, right there she goes. The one the farthest to the left is the purple collar. Let's see, who have we missed? There's the neon blue collar. And I think we got them all. But these guys have been a lot of fun. I'm really, really pleased with Greta's first litter of babies. Oh, that one found a leaf. That's what they were over there digging. They're watching the chickens. I can see the chickens behind me. When you come to pick up, if you've got a long drive, I would recommend bringing some type of a crate, either a puppy crate, like a carrier. If you don't have anything, we do have carriers here. If you're buying a kennel, a puppy, or a crate to keep your puppy in at home, if you have a van that's large enough, or an RV, there's that little pink lady with her shaved leg. You can put the pup in that to travel, but as big as these guys are, they're going to be a pain to hold the whole time. They're just too big. I mean, it's like holding a 10-pound kid. Oh my, they have, they're very social. No one got car sick when they traveled, so that's a good thing to let you know. They're very, very social. That's one thing I love with this group, and it's really actually that way with any Schnoodle. They love people. They love to interact with you. They're great for going on a walk, or you can let them loose and take them all over the yard. You're going to want to find an activity for them a couple times a day to wear this energy off. If you don't, they're going to get frustrated. They're going to get into everything they can imagine to get into. They need to run that energy off. So please either teach them to play a ball, let them play tug of war with you, with some toys or something, but get them some activities at least a couple times, excuse me, a couple times a day. You will not regret it. They're watching me diligently. If you have not booked in for puppy pickup, please call me and do so. Next Saturday, the 22nd, I have our church cookout here. I'm only able to take 2 people on that Saturday. I already have one in that block. Weekdays are fine. I'm good. But I know Monday, I think we have 3 coming. I think there's still room on a Monday if you want to come Monday. But, take a look at your schedule. Make sure you get your puppy booked in for your well puppy check. They need to go in within 3 days of them going home. So make sure you line that up when you set up your pickup date. And other than that, I hope you've enjoyed their videos. A litter this, well, not a litter this size, but puppies this size are really tough to get to sit on a table to take pictures. So that was really kind of an impossible feat. But they've been a great group, and I hope they make wonderful family pets for you. We were a little percentage of this as far as what they've learned from us. You were a big percentage. So please make sure you set down rules, boundaries, limitations, because this is like taking home. They're almost the brain power of a 5 or 6-year-old child at this point. So they will figure out how to drive you crazy really quick unless you set down some limitations, get some exercise in there. Please think about a puppy socialization class when they've had all their shots. And an obedience class is wonderful with a dog this size. It helps you and it helps the puppy. I see you looking at me while I'm talking. Yes. That's the neon pink and the neon orange puppy right there. So have a great weekend, and I'll see many of you next week.